Hello, I hope that this video finds you well. Last week we worked on solving inequalities, and this week we're going to start applying what we were doing last week to word problems and seeing how that works. So what you're going to do is you're going to do your Go formative. It's just a review on adding and subtracting negative numbers, and then you're going to click on your period, and then you're going to open it. So the first one, I'm gonna put some random stuff in here. And then, so when Larissa's watch is fully charged, it can last for up to 20 hours before running out of battery. So this lets me know it can be 20 hours, but it cannot be more. So that means it's going to be less than or equal to 20 hours. So I know I have the battery life is X, and it's going to be less than or equal to 20, because that's our maximum. So when Larissa's watch is fully charged, it can last for up to a maximum of 20 hours before running out of battery. It has been 12 hours since Larissa's watch was fully charged. Well, if it's been 12 hours, it means she's already used 12 hours. So we're going to add 12 hours. So it's the time left plus the 12 hours she's already used is going to be less than or equal to 20. It has been 12 hours since Larissa's watch was fully charged. Write an inequality to describe the situation. So I said x plus 12 is less than or equal to 20. X plus 12 is less than 20. X plus 12 is less than or equal to 20. So I'm going to go with this one, option 2. So Larissa's watch can last for up to blank more hours before running out. Well, I have to solve this. So I have to subtract 12 from both sides. 20 minus 12 is 8. So she has 8 or less hours. So x is less than or equal to 8. So here I'm going to put 8. And I go next. After a long morning of sledding, let me clear this. After a long morning of sledding, Mrs. Fieldhouse made a batch of hot cocoa for her daughter and neighborhood friends. She divided it among 8 mugs. Each mug had more than, so greater than, 9 fluid ounces of hot cocoa. So if it had more than 9, it cannot be 9. It has to be just something. X divided by 8 is greater than 9 fluid ounces of hot cocoa. Write an inequality. So there's X. This is how much hot cocoa is in each mug. She divided it among 8 neighborhood kids. And she said that each one had more than, so it was greater than 9. Okay, so x divided by 8 is greater than 9. X divided by 8, right? She divided among 8 mugs. Yep, so x divided by 8 is greater than 9. So I'm going to say it's this one. So she made more than how many? So how much hot cocoa did this lady make? She had to make more than what? Well, this is division. X divided by 8. So I'm going to multiply, because the opposite of division is multiplication. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 8. Because doing this 8 cancels out this 8, leaving us with x is greater than 72. So she made more than 72 ounces of hot cocoa. Okay, next. The Angler Club requires that members spend at least, so minimally, $250 per month at their restaurant. So it's going to be greater than or equal to 250. So 250, and it has to be greater than or equal to. Mr. Donovan has spent $179.85. This guy spent $179.89 so far this month. Write an inequality to describe the situation. So this guy still needs to spend what? We don't know. So we're just going to add X. So let's see if we have 250 is greater than or equal to $179.89 plus X. This would be the same as X plus 179.89 is less than or equal to 250. These number sentences are exactly the same, just flipped. Because here 250 is greater than, and here the less than or equal to 2 is still eating the 250. They're just written the opposite, but they're same exact word problem. Because over here it looks like they have X on both sides. So we have, for that one, I'll erase my top one because I have X on the left, which is fine. I just wrote it down as it was written. So X plus 179 is less than or equal to 250. X plus 179 is less than or equal to, so I want to go with this one. Mr. Donovan needs to spend at least blank to meet the monthly requirement. Well, what's this guy need to spend? Oh. So we're going to subtract the 179.89 from both sides. I'm using a calculator for this one. That leaves us with X, because it's canceled out, is less than or equal to, shucks, I don't have my calculator up here. I'm in my bedroom. 250, because my kids are downstairs. And then 250 minus 179.89. So we need to spend $70.11. $70.11. Okay, I'm gonna do one more, and then the rest is all. Oh, they don't want the dollar sign. That's okay. All right, it's my last one. Clear this. Okay. Caroline's piano teacher suggests that she practice at least 225 minutes per week. So she can practice 225, but at least. She plans to practice 5 nights each week. Write an inequality to describe the situation. Then complete the sentence. So 5 nights a week is how long or how many nights she's practicing. We want to know how many minutes, right? She must practice at least how many minutes each night. So we're going to do 5 times X because we don't know how many minutes. That's what we're trying to solve. So 5 times however many minutes needs to be greater than or equal to 225 because it has to be at least, which is our equal to, cannot be less. So this number needs to be 225 or more. Right now we're multiplying. The opposite of multiplication is division. So we're going to divide by both sides. That gets rid of that. Means X is greater than or equal to 225 divided by 5. So 45. So she needs to practice for at least, minimally, 45 minutes, 5 nights a week. We have to finish that. So at least 45 minutes. And we said that 5 times x is greater than or equal to 225. 5 times x is greater than or equal to 225. Perfect. Okay. Next one. I'll read it, but I'm not doing it. Caroline's Cookies sells gourmet cookies in a box of 6. So each box has 6 cookies. Depending on what type of cookie, a box can cost at most. So it can cost this. So something or equal to at most $18. Write an inequality to solve the situation. Then solve it. So 6 times something. What are we looking for down here? Each cookie cost at most. Okay, so if there's 6, so boxes of 6 and it costs at most. So 6 times x is going to be less than or equal to 18. Because 6 times the amount of cookies is going to be smaller or equal to 18. Okay, good luck. Email me with questions. It's just applying our strategies to word problems. All right, I hope you're well. Bye.